Hey, I'm Liv, and I've recently taken up hula hooping. Recently, as in the last couple months, but it has been so awesome. I've had the best time. I'm definitely hooked on this. And there were a couple things that were really challenging for me in the beginning. Some of the first things were finding the right hoop, finding the right size of hoop. I think you'll notice how big this is. But a really huge thing that changed my game and took a ton of practice was learning how to stop the drop. What's that, you ask? The drop is when you have the hoop going around your waist and then it starts to drop down. And in the beginning, I couldn't lift it up again. I couldn't stop the drop. That was a really big challenge. It took me a long time to figure it out. And as I was hula hooping the other day, I realized that the way that I stop the drop reminds me of something. And I wanted to share that with you. You ever walked around with a box on your hip? You hold it like this, laundry basket, a box, whatever. You don't just stand straight upright. You tilt your hip a bit, right? You boop your hip, you got this box on your hip. And as you're walking around, you keep that hip sort of booped, right? And if that box starts to drop, you boop your hip up and the box lifts up and you're able to catch it. That is exactly what stopping the drop on a hula hoop feels like. It might be on this side for you, on that side. For some reason, I seem to stop the drop on my left side. Maybe it's because I am uneven as an amputee, but either way, you can stop the drop that side. I do hoop from side to side like this. It's not a roundabout movement like you might think it would be. It's just, for me, a little movement side to side. So when I stop the drop, it's on my left hip, typically. I can stop it on the right too. But that movement is exactly what stopping the drop feels like. I'll show you. So I've got my hoop going around my waist, and it starts to drop down towards my hips, down, lower, lower, and I boop. Oh, I almost lost it. I boop, I lift it up. So let's see if I can illustrate again. It's going lower, and I boop. Do you see how I'm popping that hip? Popping that hip as though there's a box on my hip, and I'm just popping it back up. Let's go down again. It's hard to do. And boop, pop that hip back up. So that for me was such a game changer. It's something that I practiced so much and I found really frustrating in the beginning. It's like, I just wanted to be able to hula hoop like this. To hula hoop in one go, not worry about it falling down, have some fun with it. And I kept having to bend down and get it up. And my pretty hoops were getting scraped on the ground. Now I feel really confident that I can stop the drop most of the time. Stop the drop and boop, get that hip back up. Let it drop and boop. You see what I mean? It's really cool. I hope this helps you out. Maybe you're struggling with stopping the drop too. Maybe it'll just take you some practice, but I found this really helpful when that sort of clicked in my head what that felt like. If you've been wondering about hula hooping, or if you've never thought about hula hooping and you're watching it now and think that looks like fun, I so encourage you to do it. It is so much fun. Don't even hold yourself back. Just do it. Don't if you think you're too old or no, I could never hula hoop, trust me, you can. You just need the right hoop for you. That's a whole nother thing. But if you are hooping right now and you're struggling with stopping the drop, I hope this helped you out. If it did, please let me know down below. If you love hula hooping too, please let me know down below too. I'm having the best time with this. I actually even made a group called Hula Hooligans on Facebook where we gather and hula hoop in this very park in Colorado. Really, I'm brand new at this, but I'm having so much fun with it. It's such good exercise, but it's also such good movement, and it's so playful. And there's something about being able to do something that I could do as a kid that feels really fun. It's fun. Anyways, if you liked this video, if you had fun, if you enjoyed it or found it informational or anything like that, I hope you give it a thumbs up down below. Stick around and subscribe while you're here, and hit that notification bell so you can hear about all my other videos as soon as they're released. And wherever you are, I hope you're having the best day that you possibly can. I know I am. Be kind to the people around you. And thanks for hanging out. Bye.